welcome back to my channel, Fashion, Fitness, and Peanut Butter.
Today we're going to cover a topic that I get asked a lot, what is it? And honestly, I had to do a little research myself. And we're going to talk about ketogenic diet, also known as the keto diet. So we're just going to do some basic talk today. And I searched a lot on the internet and I actually took some notes today. So don't diss me for that. I just want to give you guys the correct information. It was a lot to research and put all down on a tablet, but I'm just trying to go over the basics so you kind of understand it a little more. So let's go down to basics. Glucose. Okay, so the body uses that to convert into energy, and this is your main energy source. Insulin is produced to process the glucose in your bloodstream by taking it around the body. Ketosis, a natural process the body initiates to help us survive when food intake is low. During that state, we produce ketones, which are produced from the breakdown of fats in the liver. All right, so that's just kind of breaking it down a little bit to understand what each thing does. And for you who don't know, keto is fat, high fat. So the macros, macronutrients. So what that's going to be is 70% fats, 5% carbs, and 25% protein. So initially this is a high fat, low carb, moderate protein diet. And just so you know, you will not consume over 30 grams of carbs. And most of those carbs you'll be getting from nuts, vegetables, and dairy. No starch, no wheat. So the benefits of the keto diet. Weight loss, obviously. Body fat, use that as energy. Controls blood sugar levels, means it lowers it. Mental focus, increase energy, and by that, fats are the most effective way to burn fuel. Normalized hunger, so you're going to feel more satisfied. Fats actually break down food slower, therefore you feel fuller a little longer. Inflammation, like in the gut, from starches and sugars. So this might be good for someone maybe possibly that has a gluten intolerance or maybe celiac disease. Also, back in the 1900s, believe it or not, they would use a ketogenic diet to treat epilepsy, and it was known to work successfully. And another benefit is cholesterol and blood sugar, keeping that lowered. Insulin resistance. So this diet would be great for people who have type 2 diabetes. And also acne and anybody that suffers from PCOS. All right, so if you have PCOS and you have high carb, it can negatively affect those that have PCOS. So if you have PCOS, you might want to give this some good consideration and try the ketogenic diet, but please do your research, get help before you do this, because there's a lot to it than what I'm going over today. All right, so if you're in the actual ketosis, so if you're actually in ketosis, all right, you'll be urinating a lot, you'll have dry mouth, bad breath, reduced hunger, which that's probably the good thing of it, let's be honest, and increased energy. All right, so some of the cons, we hear a lot, the keto flu. All right, so when this happens, you will be urinating a lot, you'll maybe have nausea, a headache, grogginess. It lasts up to 1 week. But some things that can help with this is increasing your water intake and increasing your salt, because salt has electrolytes in it. So, side effects. This is normally common in the beginning, which stuff is kind of interesting actually. Cramps. When I mean cramps, like leg cramps. And usually that's a sign of lack of minerals and magnesium. Again, plenty of water and eating salt will help with this. Constipation due to dehydration, because remember I said about you be urinating a lot if you're in actual ketosis. So again, take up the water, maybe add a fiber mint supplement. Why can't I freaking talk? Add a fiber supplement. You also might experience some heart palpitations this is transitioning into keto. So normally this should go away after a week or so, but I don't know if I like that, to be honest. Also, strength may decrease until your body shifts to using fats as fuel. So if you lift, you work out, it might take your body a good while to adapt, maybe a good week or two, until it's like, oh, okay, I'm using fats for fuel instead of carbs for fuel. And another side effect, like I said, lower blood sugar could be a bad thing because that could make you pass out. And acidosis, that's if you get a high levels of acid in your blood. All right, so this is just some of the side effects that can happen, mostly in the beginning, but some of this you can prevent by keeping that water up, salting your food, even gradually upping your fats. Maybe you can't up your fats, say a regular person on this diet has to have 122 grams of fats. Maybe start with 90 grams of fat and just keep your carbs a little higher if you're experiencing this stuff, and then just slowly wean yourself down. So less common side effects, but possible. Hair loss in the first 5 months. I already have thin hair, so this diet isn't looking so great for me to try. Increased cholesterol because of the high fats. Gallstones and indigestion. So this was just basic talk of the ketogenic diet, and the reason, besides people ask me, what's it about? Honestly, I wanted to know for myself because I was kind of interested in it, but after doing a little research, I really don't want to experience the keto flu, and 30 grams of carbs a day is really rough. I don't even think I went that low when I did competition prep. To be honest, I might have, but it might have been for like 2 weeks, okay? I don't know if I can do this more than 2 weeks. So I'm going to continue what works for me, which is normally I do moderate fat, moderate carb, and moderate protein. That's kind of like what works for me. But this is a good diet to do if you do have some health issues. I'm not knocking it, but please do your research before you jump into something like this, because I've been seeing so much on the internet about the keto this, keto that, and people just taking supplements. Really do your research, get a coach. But this is basic talk, and I hope it helped you. I hope it gave you a little bit of insight. So again, if you like my videos, please subscribe and share. It'll help my channel out a lot. So until next time, we'll see ya.